Okay. Yes.
Ja. Bara nick når du starter. Alright guys, if you're watching this video, there's a big chance you got some sort of version of this. It's called sling training in English without slingen training of Deutsch. This is the book we had about sling training, and it's basically what we're sharing with you. Now, I just want to give you a tip from our second book, which is also a bestseller, which is called Healthy Back. This, of course, just right now is out in Norwegian. Inside here, we're sharing a lot of exercises about back training and giving you all sorts of advice how to keep your back healthy. Regardless of that, I just want to share one of the tips on that. We talked with the leader of the Olympic teams in Norway, one of the physiotherapists there, and he gave us a great warm-up program. It takes you really quick, 2 to 3 minutes to do, or 5 minutes to do, and then you're ready and grow for whatever you're going to do, if it's sling training or if it's other sports. So I'm just going to show you the exercises pretty quickly and just watch closely. First exercise is just to get your hip open and also get some rotation in your back. So you're lying down, hands to the side, one hand foot up. The lowest one you're going to push down towards the floor and just go from side to the other. Just go back and forth here. Do around 8 to 10 on each side. Next one, on your stomach. Look towards one arm, raise one foot as high as you can, and then try to touch over on the other side. Touch your hand here. You want to try to keep the elbow on the opposite side as close to the ground as you can during the whole exercise. Again, a great exercise just to get warm up, get those stretches, and get your whole body warm. Next one, stand on your knees, step forward, and now just pull yourself gently forward. Just imagine that your hips going straight forward like this. So go forward like that, and change. Forward, change, and forward, and change. After that, you want to get your hamstrings and start to learn that hip hinge, which is so important. So what you can do is just take your hands on the ground, bend your feet, and then just basically take your ass in your butt in the air and start stretching out one and one foot like this. After a while, you can go to both feet and going down. Both feet, going down. What you want to do is you want to work on the hinge in the hips. You don't want to bend your back. It's that everything is out in the hip. Last exercise is ice skater. Get the inside open up. Stand like this. Wide, toes pointing 45 degrees to each side. And then just go from one side to the other. Keep your knees outward, keep them rotated. You don't want them to come inwards, just keep them out towards the sides, and you're going to feel a small stretch here. Again, 8 to 10, up to 15 repetitions, whatever you're going to need to feel warm. And then you're ready. Now you're ready to do sling training or other sports.
Can you show me one more time? Just go through the program.
Alright.
Quickly, the exercises.
So the first exercise is basically lie on your back. Hands to the side, one foot up, the other one push down towards the floor, and then go over to one side, and then to the other. Try to touch your fingers. Second one is the same, but the opposite side. On your feet, stomach, you're trying to reach one hand with the opposite foot. So going over, and the other side. Make sure you keep the opposite shoulder down towards the ground. So you don't come up like this, but keep it down towards the ground. 8 to 10 repetitions. Next one, open up on your hips. One foot forward. Imagine that you're pulling your hips straight forward. Get a little bit of a stretch here, and then back again. You're not going to hold the stretch, it's just moving like this. You can also do it 45 degrees to the side, that should get a little bit more on the side movement here. Fourth one is you want to work on your hip hinge, which is basically that your hips are taking out the movement and not your back. So hands on the ground, knees bent, get your seat up towards the floor, on the air, and then move straightening out one and one foot or both feet towards the end. And the last exercise is what we call an ice skater. Stand wide, toes pointing out 45 degrees, and then go from one side to the other. Keep your knees out towards the side, don't let them keep them rotated out to the side. They're going just towards your toes like that. You're going to feel a stretch to the inside. Between 10 to 12 repetitions on each. Just do whatever you need to get warm, and then you're ready for your sling training.